This is how to set up an Amazon FBA product launch with PPC marketing. We're about to dive in and make sure your product is seen by as many people as possible. First, quick plug for our Accelerator 2.0 program. FBA University has an accelerator program where we directly coach students for 12 months while they build their own private label brand. And so the businesses that freed myself and my co-founder, Ryan, who's the FBA investor, from the 9-to-5, we both used to work as corporate people. I was a CPA accountant in the US. He was in management consulting. These businesses, once they are set up correctly, once you have a couple products in stock, they really start to move. So our coaching program is 12 months. There's basically unlimited access to us, and we're guiding you step by step. So you don't have to build a business in the dark. Check us out. Links in the show notes. Let's get into the video.
Squad, so this is how we set up our launch campaigns. Pretty simple process, but key to just go over it, explain what the campaigns are, what they're doing, and how to set them up. Let's go. Okay, so what we're going to do is set up 4 launch ad groups. These are going to be put into 3 different campaigns. So you'll understand what that means in a second, not that important, but 4 different unique marketing ad groups that we're going to target. The first is going to be an automatic. Here, we don't really do much. We just set up an automatic campaign. Essentially, we don't do anything. We just signal to the algorithm, automatic campaign, we're up and running. Go find products that go find products and keywords that you think our product will convert on. That's what you do. You also always want at least 1 auto campaign running, just because it helps build credibility to the algorithm. Gives you rank juice just because you are essentially letting the algorithm work for you. So what we would do, we're gonna just set up sponsored products. So, okay. So what I'm going to do is go here, sponsored product, and I'm going to show you how you actually set up this campaign. So they've changed the system a little bit. So depending on when you actually do this, it's going to look a little different. This is just another account I have. It's selling triathlon gear. So the actual keywords we're going to focus on just for the purpose of this are different. But for this, what we would do is go up here, add group settings. I would go auto launch. And then this has 4 different variations. You can only, if you have multiple variations, you can add them all to the campaign. That's what I recommend. And then you can see how each one performs, or you can just add one. So I'm going to add a product, and all your products will be eligible here. And then for this, I'm going to do automatic targeting. On my defaults for the automatic targeting campaigns, I always do 78 cents. Usually you want to be around 75 cents. I'm superstitious, so I think people are bidding 76. To be safe, I go 78. Right here, all we're going to do is go launch campaign, and we're good to go. Once we name it. So this would be auto, and it would be Trisu. And then for this budget on the auto campaign, we're going to do $10 and then start it, no end date, boom. Don't launch to other marketplaces. I guess I'll just launch this and delete it, but we're going to launch that. And then, okay, so now here's all of my existing campaigns. What we're going to do is create a new campaign. So that we did our automatic. So we're going to gray that out. Now we're going to do our keyword campaign. So we're going to take our keywords. For this, we're just going to use a cotton candy machine product as an example of what to use, just because I have the keywords handy and I used to sell this. Okay, so what we're going to do now is go and create the manual exact and manual broad keyword campaigns or keyword ad groups within one campaign. So we're going to go create campaign. And then we are going to go sponsored products. And then once we're there, we're going to name this one exact. So we're going to do an exact and a broad match. And so exact is right here. Okay. And then we're going to add this, whatever variation you want. If there's multiple, that's fine. Then we're going to go down here and we're going to choose manual targeting. So manual keyword, manual product ASIN targeting, you are going to want to choose, you have to choose manual targeting. So this one's going to be keyword targeting. For the exact, I'm going to uncheck broad, uncheck phrase, keep exact checked, and then I'm going to take this list right here, copy these 12 keywords, paste them. I'm going to use a default bid of $1.03 for exact match. And then I'm going to add keywords. They're all going to come $1.03. And then that's essentially all we need to do. Keep the campaign bidding strategy at dynamic bids down only. And that's all we need other than naming the campaign. So this will be keyword. I'm using two different products here, so it's confusing. Keyword tri-suits just to be consistent with the actual product. And on the keyword campaign, we're going to set this at a $25 budget. And so we're going to launch campaign. And then what you want to do, let's launch this. Okay, so then it's launched. If you go up here and click on Amazon ads, it'll always just take you back to home base. So let's go here. And then once we do that, we actually want to go into the keyword campaign and create the broad match ad group. If it sounds like I'm speaking a foreign language, speaking Chinese, this is just ad speak, and you'll start to absorb this, so don't worry. But okay, so what we just created were auto tri-suits, keyword tri-suits. Auto, we're just going to leave. The keyword one, we're going to open up, and then we're going to create another ad group within the actual campaign. So we don't have to. We want campaigns if they're basically targeting the same group of ads, aka keywords. We want to keep these as much as possible in the same campaign, so we're not just creating a bunch of campaigns. So what we'll do here is create a new ad group. Let's see here, another ad group. Okay, so then this one will be labeled broad. And so what we're going to do in broad is add the product again, go down, keyword targeting, yep. We're going to uncheck phrase, uncheck exact, and then here's our main keywords. We are going to enter these again. So we're going to enter them in the exact match. Exact match, you are only targeting these exact searches. Broad, it's anything around these searches. So first, we're going to enter default bid. I'll do 78 cents, usually between about 50 and $1 for broad. You always want to bid higher on exact match than you do broad. But what we also want to do here is say, okay, everything broadly related to this search, this cotton candy machine, is going to be targeted. So the algorithm, it's basically the mix between an auto campaign and manual, because you're signaling broadly what to target, but it's not exactly. It's not just this search. It's anything that algorithm determines is broadly related. So what we're going to do is also negative the exact same primary keywords. So we're going to enter these as negative exacts and add them. And what we're doing, because we already know our exact match is targeting these exact searches in ads, we want to target everything related to these searches, but we don't want to retarget the same searches and duplicate bids, because you can do that. You can show up of two of your products on the same search. That's just a waste of money. So we are negative keyword targeting these. everything related to these keywords except the actual keyword would be searched. So then boom, create ad group, we're good to go. The last one is going to be your product targeting campaign. So what you want to do is use the black box product targeting tool and go into black box. All right, so we are going to pull up black box and then go to the product targeting tab. And so we want to use this in a way that's super, that gets us to who we should target in terms of this campaign, the manual product targeting. Essentially, we're targeting competitors. And so here, we're going to use Cotton Candy Machine, even though the products I added were different. You get the point. Obviously, that would be consistent for you. So let's say we're selling a Cotton Candy Machine. Oh, this brings me back. And whatever. It can be, what you want to do is target a couple of the top selling competitors and then take what Amazon is, or what Helium 10 is telling you to target if you were selling their product, and use it to your own benefit. So for this example, we'll just take one of these ASINs, and so see when this stops freezing. Okay, so this specific one we're going to copy here. Okay, copy here, paste it here, and then this is going to give us way too many. So I'll show you what we typically do. We want to get to somewhere between 10 and 20. 86, so not that crazy, but we only want to target, let's say our product was $42.99. We only want to target initially, you can play with this because you got to get to 10 or 20. So first we want to only target people making 5,000 or more. Let's also say, okay, we can always target price. So ours is $42.99, anything 45 minimum. Okay, let's see how many come back then. And so, okay, to 27, let's go above 50, and let's say max review rating would be 4.2. Let's see how many come back. Sometimes you can get a little too granular. Yeah, 7. So I would say take this up to a 4.3, put this down to 48, and we probably will have enough. And then boom, you can download this to CSV, and then what you would do is just come in here and create a campaign and make it a product targeting campaign. And so this campaign will, instead of keyword targets, will be product targets, and you want to set the bid here of between 75 cents and $1.30. So, very similar to your keyword match. These are exact match targets because you're only targeting the ASINs that you actually ASIN launch. You're only targeting the ASINs that you enter in the list. So we add here, we go to manual, and then we go to product targeting, and we would essentially just go here and then go individual products, enter a list, boom, just like keywords, submit. And just like that, you have 4 ad groups, 4 launch, you're ready to roll. The beauty's in the optimization once you get going, once you get data, once you get sales, but this is how you set them up. Let us know if you have questions, but this is the process.